Hi, how are you? Let me just set the camera up. So I think that is out of the way. So you can see my feet. And yes, awesome. So we're going to need dumbbells today, light dumbbells. Put the music there. I think you'll be able to hear me and the music there. Make sure you have a bottle of water. I got all unicorned up for you today. So full body workout, which is what we've been doing on Tuesdays. Let me grab my sheet so I'll tell you what we've got in store. So lots of lunges today. You either love lunges or hate lunges. Either way, we're doing a lot of them today. So we'll warm up. We're going to do some kneeling arm work today. Lots of lunges, some wood chops, standing glutes. This week I definitely took the intensity up. Let me just make sure all the lights are actually shining on me. Yeah, that'll help. That's a little bit brighter. Wood chops, bent over triceps on one leg, and then we'll end with some floor work. So let's get started. As always, just make sure you have water around. Unicorn horn, as always, is optional. Make sure and hopefully that you guys can hear me, and I will turn my volume up. So in case you want to say something to me, I can hear you. So let's go ahead and with just some shoulder rolls. So just lift your shoulders up and down and around. Deep breaths as you do these. One more time. Up, back, down, and around. And now other direction. Back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, down. One more time. Awesome. And let's just do a few arm circles. Other way. And we're going to go for some leg swings and then some hip circles. So I'm going to put my hands on my hips. You're always welcome to hold a wall or a chair, something that's not moving. Just swing your hips a few times or swing your leg a few times. And then I'll do forward and back. I just don't want to kick that. So this way. Two more. And then we'll do the other leg. So I'm going to face you. Bring the leg forward. All right, just a mobility drill, just to loosen up your legs. Like I said, we're doing a ton of lunges today. So I want you nice and warmed up. And then forward and back, so I'm going to turn side so I don't kick my Japanese screen there and it comes crashing down on me, which I haven't done yet, but I feel like I will one of these days. Try to keep your hips square as you do these. Now I'm going to stay facing the long, like the short end of my mat, so I'm on the long end. And I'm going to drop my head down. I'm going to roll down. I'm going to walk out to a plank. So I'm going to bend through my knees so I can get my hands down onto the mat. And I'm going to walk on out to a plank and just hold it there for a second, really pushing my hands down into the floor. Drawing my abs in super tight. Right, my horn and my heels and my hips should all be in a line. And then I'm going to walk on that. I'm going to bring it up. Reach up. And down. Chin to chest. Roll down. Now I'm walking out with the arm that's closest to you. I walked out first with the arm that was closest to my windows. Hold it. Breathe. Nice long body. Now back. Take it up. Reach. And down. Back. Now this hand, so my far hand first. Hold it. Deep breath. I'm going to walk back with that far hand. Big stretch. reach. One more time. Walk. Now back. Awesome. Now coming back up, and I'm going to do a few hip circles. So if you have trouble with hip circles, just go back to one of the standing leg swings. But you've probably seen me do these. So I'm going to take one leg up, bring it out, bring that knee back behind me. These are from the functional range conditioning system. Knee to knee, right? And then I'm going to go back, out, and around, right? Out, back, turn it in, right? Just loosening up my hips. And a few more hip cars, and around. If you want to dissect into the hip cars, I have a Catwoman, cars with Catwoman workout routine that you can do. Let's do the other leg. Definitely hold on to something if you need to. Right, so I'm bringing that leg in front, out, turn it in, knee to knee, press back, out, bring it across, out, back, and again. Now, back, out. Awesome, one more time. Awesome, shake it out. So I'm just gonna move these out of the way so they're not, I'm not gonna step on them. You're gonna need a little bit of floor space today, so just know that. I'm gonna take just one weight, and remember, you can go heavy, light. I have 2 weights out today just so I can be adaptive. When I teach, not live, I tend to just use ones of the weights, but just know in any of my workouts, you can really, let me brighten that up a little bit. You can really switch weights at any time. See if that's a little bit brighter. Yes, you can see my feet a little better. A lot of times I put right on my feet. There you go. Hopefully you can see my feet a little better because my feet are similar color to the back. So I have my feet reaching out and turned out. From here, we're going to go into some side lunges. So remember, work with your range of motion. I'm going to go down, down, down. My hips are reaching back, up, up, up. I just have my weight at my chest. Down, 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 up, up. Your mileage may vary on these, okay? So you might be able to go down further or not as far. And as you do a few more, you might need to be able to get deeper. Really up to you. Or your range of motion, really. And then, of course, there's some days that you'll feel really good, and then some days that you won't feel so good. So it's really situation dependent. 8 more. My knee glides out over that mid-foot. Mid-foot. And up. My horn stays high. My hips go back. Abs are in. 3 more. Last 2. Let's hold and pulse. 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 Give me 8, 7, 6. Slow little sharp movements in the belly of the move. And 1. Take it up and back. Other side. 8. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Awesome. Now, right from here, bring your feet together. We are going to go into, we're going to do one leg at a time. We're going to go into a combination lunge. So we're going to do a side lunge. I did those side lunge into a front lunge and a press. So this week I turned up the heat a little bit. I left the first 3 weeks of the challenge a little bit on the beginner intermediate side. This week we're getting into a more intermediate advanced level Pilates strength routine. So we're going to step out to the side and have the weight down. And then that same leg, I'm gonna do a front lunge. I'm gonna bring the hands up to my shoulder. Same leg that stepped out. I'm gonna step up and press, right? Down and side. Up, do it with me and press. Side. Press. Again. Side. 10 more. Press. Remember, control it by controlling the range of motion. You can always make a little small step. That'll be a little easier. Getting all the way down is, of course, going to be a little bit more challenging. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Down. Step it forward. Press. 5 more. Down. Press. Four. Last one, guys. Hold it here. Pulse down, 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 down. Give me 8, 7, 6. And 1. Take it up. Now, between each, we're going to kneel down. We'll come to the other leg in just a second. And we're going to start kneeling here, right? So I'm going to start in this kneeling position, weight in both hands. My hips are back. I'm going to actually show you this side view, I think, for this. My hips are back, my spine is neutral. I'm going to come up and then sit down and lower my arms. So I'm coming up to a standing kneel, and I'm doing a side shoulder raise at the same time, okay? Bring it up, down, up, down. Actually, let's go thumbs up. Lots of control. 10 more. All right, it's also going to work your lower back and your upper back and your shoulders. Four more. Abs are tight. Core reaches up high as I come up. It'll kind of reach towards you as I go down. 3 to go. Chest is proud. One more time. Hold. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. I'm going to slide one weight aside and I'm going to stand back up. So we have the side lunge and then the front lunge. I'm just going to slide these out of the way. And I'm going to step a little bit over to this side. So now I'm going to step out with this leg, side lunge, and then step forward, press towards you. I'm going to step back a little bit, so just clear your space. Side lunge, press. Side lunge. Reaching the weight down, bringing it to my shoulder. Pressing to a front lunge. Side lunge, reaching it down. Press. Side. Press. Ten more times. Now, this leg, when I side lunge, is straight. When I front lunge, the heel reaches up and it bends. I'm exhaling as I lunge and press. I'm exhaling as I reach down and lunge. Breathe in. Probably hear me, it's a little heavy. 5 more. Right, my heart reaches forward pretty much the whole time. I'm trying to keep a long torso. Hips reach back as I side lunge. Hips stay in line with my spine as I front lunge. Last two. One more time, and then we're gonna hold the front lunge. Hold it. Pulse down and up, down and up. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now, from here, we're going to do a wood chop. You're going to grab 2 weights for this. So you can grab a heavier weight, you can grab 2 weights, you can keep it light. It's really, really up to you. If you've never done a wood chop, they're done on cable machines pretty often. I clearly don't have a cable machine here, but it's basically that you'd be bringing something from one side to the other, right? So I'm gonna go up here and then down, right? So my hips are pretty much down in the squat position, and I reach to one side. I'm gonna come up. This heel, the opposite heel raises, and I'm going about maybe a little over shoulder height, right? And you can go really fast on these. Down, swing, down. I also do them with kettlebells, which I don't have. 10 more times. Right, really rotating up. And I feel these more of my glutes than anything. 8 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Four. 3. And 1. Excellent. Now, right from here, we're going to come back into that kneeling position. And we're going to do a little bit of triceps. We're going to stay in the seated position for these. Right, bring it over your head. Abs are in. Reach, right? Stay with 2 weights if you can. Down, up, down, up. I want you to take your arms all the way up. Extend those arms up. Inhale, exhale. Now try to get them all the way back. Go full range of motion. 10 more. Doesn't have to be super fast. Breathe. Try to keep your upper arms still in space. Right, notice that my upper arms aren't moving, just my lower arms. My abs are engaged and my torso stays super still. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. I'm going to bring it up, right up here. Now we're going to wood chop the other side in 3, 2, give me 15. Bring it up, twist and reach. Down, twist and reach. Inhale, 10 to go. Twist, squat, and up and twist. You notice this foot keeps lifting, my other foot stays planted down. 4 more. And 1. Excellent. From here, we're going to do standing glutes. So I'm going to stay with these 2 weights. Now, if these are too tricky, you can always go with kneeling, which I've done a ton of times in this challenge. So grab the weights in your hands, come down into a squat position. Right, you see how I'm using the weights as a lift? You can also use a block. Bring your feet together. Now, I'm going to bend my standing knee, that's the leg that's far away from you. I'm going to bring the leg that's close to you in, reach, in, reach. So that's the gist of it. Now, if you want to take this up a level, you're going to balance on one weight and place the other weight behind you. Yeah, it's hard. We're going to do 15. In, reach. In, reach. Inhale, exhale. You really got to squeeze the weight so you don't drop it. 8 more. Breathe. The range of motion isn't big. This knee stays bent. Oh, as you can see, not that easy. Ooh. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to bend my standing leg. Pulse down, 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 down. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to change that. I'm going to switch just so you can see me. You don't have to switch. So come into position, right? Get into one leg, right? So just practice that for a second and see if you can hold everything in that leg. In, reach. And so I have the other hand on the floor. Reach. Out. 10 more times. Breathe. Spine is tall. Chest is open. Keep squeezing that weight. Last 6, guys. 5. Breathe. Now hold it. We're going to pulse on the bottom leg. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to grab that weight. Awesome. Let's do some triceps next. Ooh. Standing up. Bring your feet together. I'm going to come to a little bit of an angle so you can see me. My feet are together. Abs are in. Bent over position. I'm going to reach one leg back. This leg is bent, so it's kind of similar to what we were just doing before, but not as bent over. Now reach in. Out, in. We're going to add on down, up for 8, 7. Breathe. Now hold it. Curl. Five more. Bending at the same time, stretching at the same time. 3, 2. Now hold it. Pulse down, 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 down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We're going to change over to the other side. And we're going to change the arms up just a little bit. Straight arm tricep, right? Really, really open up the chest. So start with just the leg up, bending that stabilizing leg. Back, down, breathe, reach. My spine stays tall. Let's add a leg. Down, up, down, up. That's 6. Keep moving. Breathe. Now hold it. Bend the leg, stretch. Bend, stretch. Now add the arms. Up, down, up, down. Last 6. 5. Keep breathing. You're almost there. Last 1. Now hold. Pulse the bottom leg for 8. It's not easy. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We're going to come down to the mat. I'm going to bring you a little closer. That's the ring light behind you. I'm going to grab some water, and I'm going to definitely grab a lighter set of weights for these. We're going to lay on our sides. I'm going to start my head that way. I'm going to prop myself up onto my elbow. I just like being on my elbow. And my legs touch the sides. I'm at a little bit of an angle, so that would be straight in front of me, which is ideal for some moves. Not what I want to do here. I find this to be just a little bit more comfortable. I'm at about 45 degrees. I'm going to reach it, lower. Keeping this hip stacked, right? So if my hip is wobbling to get this leg higher, try to keep it maybe not as high. We're going to do a punch with this arm. I'm holding the weight. Let's go. Reach, bend, reach, bend. Keeping the torso as still as I can. 8 more. For 4. Keep everything as still as you can except for the leg and the arm. Last one. Hold it, pulse it, up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend that leg. Place the weight on the inner thigh, right? So I'm actually going to take that back so you can see it. You can have the leg in front or back. It's not a big deal. Lift, lower, lift, and I'm just holding the weight so it doesn't drop. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Give me 10. I'm actually going to flex the foot now. Abs are in tight. 4. Now hold it, pulse it up, 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 up. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. I'm going to grab both weights before we transition and lay it onto my back. And I'm going to place them into my hands. And I'm going to bend my knees into my chest. I'm going to be in my neutral spine today, more because I have a big bow from this bra strap on my back, and it's going to hurt to imprint, but you can imprint if that makes you happy. Go ahead and curl your head up. Abs are in. You're going to reach and bend. And reach and bend. Inhale. Exhale. Give me 5. You can always take your head down. 4. Awesome. Let's hold for 8. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Take one weight with you. You can leave one weight there. Let's move on to the other side. So remember, legs should be at a little bit of an angle. I'm on my elbow. Lift, lower. Everything is really stacked. Tummy is super tight. Now let's add that arm. Reach. Reach. And in. Last 8. Last 2. Now hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna bend this knee in, and then I'm gonna place the weight right onto my inner thigh. Lift, lower, lift, lower, up, down, up, down, up, down. A little harder on this leg for some reason, I'm not sure why. Down, up, down. I'm just holding it there with my hand. That's 5, 4, 3. Now pause for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Since we did all those lunges, let's do a little bit of a quad stretch before I just run away. So go ahead and bend one knee. I have my elbow in front and just stretch out that quad. Deep breath in. And then let that side go. Grab the other side. Thank you so much for tuning in. And let's go ahead and take a cobra. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have the last week coming up and then one last live that I have a really, really special ending for you on Saturday at 12:30. I hope you joined in. Make sure you head over to the blog and sign up for my newsletter. I will be running more live classes, not so much on YouTube, not so much on Instagram, but on a private platform, just so I have a little bit of control of the people coming in. I've had a big problem on Instagram in particular about running my lives there. I will run some lives still on YouTube, but I will have a steady schedule of lives over on my website, and I'm excited to launch that next month. So make sure you head over to the website, jessipippilates.com, or make sure you hit, I'll put eventually, not right away after I publish this, it takes a while for me to get over there, but I will have some stuff if you just go over to my 28-day challenge over on the blog. You can sign up for my newsletter and hear everything about all the uniform Pilates stuff that I'm up to. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for the rest of the challenge this week. We're really going to end everything with a bang, and I'm so happy you're here. Thank you.